Are we live? Hello, welcome. This live is for you if you are ready to make 7 figures or even multiple 7 figures in your business. And this is something else than you think. So if you are ready to really start making money, actually doing what you love, based on your passion, and you are thinking or you're doing it, and you want to really go 6 figures every month, multiple 6 figures every month, and 7 figures a year, every year, multiple 7 figures, this life is for you. So let me tell you a story about a customer, my client, who came to me because she couldn't break this wall, this glass ceiling of 6 figures, no matter what she was doing. And she's in beauty industry. So she had fantastic workshops for clients. Not even that, she's an authority in business. So she was teaching other therapists, other beauticianists in her I would say industry. So she's well accomplished, but doesn't matter what she was doing, she could never break the ceiling. And we discovered, first of all, that she was undercharging. She was undercharging because the prices that she had, comparing to what was happening in the market, were either the same or lower, and her qualifications and what she was doing was much higher. And when I asked why, let's make it double at least, she had huge resistance. And the first thing she said, oh, but I need to prove myself more. I need to have more certificates. I need more. So right away, she was hit with guilt about money, and if she wants to make more, oh my God, what other people will say. And she was definitely struggling with it. Not only that, she was exchanging time for money, because how many workshops and trainings could she create physically? 24 hours, we all have. So working even non-stop, she only almost burnt out. So she came to me because she wanted to start doing what she was doing offline. She wanted to bring it online. And I help entrepreneurs to actually start businesses online and scale it to create 6 figures, multiple 6 figures. So that was first thing we had to absolutely change about her perception of herself, how much she was worth. And I tell you, we've opened with my husband a business club some time ago for our clients. And no matter what strategies we're giving people, we have fantastic business model that helps you to have recurring income from subscriptions. And I've seen so many successful already people, successful self-made women and men. And when they hit that glass ceiling of income, it is always based on the level of tolerance. And level of tolerance is nothing other than your financial blueprint that we have, that we all have, all around this specific amount, how much you are worth. And our brain is operating using this reticular activating system. Reticular activating system is a system that protects our brain, helps our brain to operate, and it filters information, because if we filter everything, we would go mad, crazy, right? It's too much. It's 2 billion bits of information per second. So it filters 99.9% of information, and guess what gets in? Only what you have already as your perception, only what you have already as your beliefs about yourself. So the client that comes in to you happens to you only because your filters of perception are allowing this particular client to come in with this amount of money. And there is somebody who could pay you more, you dismiss it, you don't even speak directly to this customer because you're not in a vibration, you're not a vibrational match to this ideal client. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. Because This is extremely important what I'm saying, because you may think, oh, I need more time. And that was her main actually concern. Well, Evelyn, I don't have enough time to scale it, and I don't have enough team to make it bigger to free my time. So her problem wasn't not enough time and not enough team members. It was not having a system that would allow her to scale the business, so the business would work for her. That's what we thought at the beginning, but her actual problem was behind her belief system about herself, specifically financial blueprint. So we couldn't even start creating a new product suite and increasing prices until we removed the resistance that I want to do with you today. Okay, the resistance of 6 figures, the resistance of making much more money and charging much more, because there was guilt around that. Most people are not making the money they want to make. Number one, they think they don't deserve it. So they think they have to prove themselves. To whom? Usually to themselves, to the story. To whom? To the story they carry in their own heads, in their own minds. Based on parents, based on other programming, but it's in our heads. Okay? So that's number one. Number two, so not worthy and I have to prove myself. Number two, the energetic match that they are right now, it's nothing to do with the amount of money they want to make. So in other words, they feel safe with this amount of money they're making. She felt safe with 5 figures. She was making 58, 60,000. Okay, she felt safe. As soon as she had the opportunity to expand, do something different, she was going back to her business cave, doing the same things, working harder, exchanging time for money. Burnout, that doesn't work. So after removing this guilt around money and worthiness, the filters of perception about herself changed. So her self-concept changed. And she felt worthy. Actually, she allowed this. Oh my God, she's worthy of 6 figures a month. So only then could we start doing online model for her. And what we did then, we've created this business model based on subscription, recurring income. And I am proud to say she made her first 6 figures, 100K, and then 100 plus. And half of it is recurring from her subscription. So it was amazing to observe how her customers were happy, actually. Said, finally, Olga, finally, you started making it possible for us not to travel. We could actually use your courses and get this expertise and get the certificates from you in her field of expertise online. Oh my God. So she actually made a favor for all those customers, and guess what? When she started doing business online, she actually started rising very fast because it builds personal brand and authority, not only offline with people around you and whoever heard about you, but you go really international. So it's location freedom, it's scaling beyond belief. So you see, it's not only about the strategy. It's first of all, we need to work on your money strategy energetically. We need to work on your financial blueprint with your beliefs. And we need to work also, that's the most important, that's the foundation, removing resistance. Especially most people, most self-made women do not accept themselves and the money they are making. There's always not enough. Oh, I'm not good enough. Look at her, she's making much more. Look at me, I'm making that much money. So if that's the case, okay, if that's the case, how can you energetically attract more money and feel confident and believe in yourself and go higher and higher and be open to more money? In other words, how can you even build the energetic containers of abundance? It's impossible to build new containers to hold your big visions if we do not do the foundation work. Do you get me? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's very, very important. So when people come to me to work on their business and help them with I call it actually freedom membership business model, or doing anything online with business and finances. We work first on energetic match, on the resistance, and the new perception, new self-concept. That's how important it is. Only then can we move on to strategy, because strategy is worthless, useless, if your mindset is not energetic match. So first we remove the resistance, then we go to do the self-concept. So you're worthy of 6 figures. Then the third step is creating your energy around this, putting these energetic containers, so you start being energetic match to this money. And simultaneously we already building your business. So after we remove first resistance, we're gonna do it now. After removing first resistance, we already putting next step, what action you need to take towards your business. So for her, for this particular customer, we increase the prices. Number one, she started attracting ideal clients. Okay, so all the people that were not her ideal clients left, and she attracted more clients that really started saying, oh, this is for me, this is something for me. Just by shifting the prices, she raised her value in other people's eyes. Imagine that. And indeed, her clients started getting better results because they were her ideal clients. So she wasn't for the beginners the best. She was already good. She's already good for established salons. So when business is functioning, and she's just rising different bars and I would say level of those businesses. So she started attracting those people. And the rest is history, because when people have results, they recommend you to others. So it's zero advertisement, it's now recommendation. So guess what? Now she doesn't even have to spend that money that she used to spend on marketing. So again, more money. But the basic work, but first we need to start with this basic foundational work, the resistance. So do it with me. Close your eyes. That's the only way to quickly get yourself into alpha state. From these busy beta waves that you are distracted with all the information, all the business, everything what happened throughout the day. Now you close your eyes, you get into alpha state. So take a deep breath in and out, and again in and out. And I want you to feel how you start relaxing. And again, deep breath in and out with your eyes shut, still closed. Keep them shut. Very good. And now I want you to answer this question with your eyes closed. Is it your intention to release a resistance, this resistance that is in you of 6 figures a month income? Yes or not? With your eyes shut, just say yes. Will you do it? Will you release that resistance? Are you making a decision that you're doing it? Yes. When? Say now. Take a deep breath in and feel how this emotion, this resistance is accumulating somewhere in your body. And now open this part of your body where is this energy and release it with breath out. Exhale. I release all the resistance of making 6 figures a month. Maybe stomach, maybe your head, maybe your lower back. And again, deep breath in. I release all the resistance of making 6 figures a month, and feel how this dark smoke is leaving your body. Maybe it's lower back, maybe it's your shoulders, wherever it sits in your body. And again, deep breath in And with exhale, I release, I release, I release all the resistance of making 6 figures a month. And now we add one more technique, and that will be EFT, emotional freedom technique, especially when it's really deep under your skin. If it's really deep in your system, in your blueprint, this helps to get into all those deep layers. So we're gonna do tapping, emotional freedom, very fast. Forehead, temples, cheeks, collarbone. And I will guide you. So I just want you to close your eyes. Is it your intention to release feeling guilty? All that guilt and shame around money, your self-worthiness, who you are, who you want to be, the authentic, bold, audacious self. Yes or not? Say yes. Will you do it? Will you release that shame and guilt around money, around who you are, who you want to be? Will you release all the doubts in yourself? Yes or not? Say yes. When? Say now. And now we start tapping. Deep breath in. With exhale, release, I release, I release all guilt and shame around the money, temples. Breath in, breath out. I release, I release, I release all that resistance of money and cheeks. Deep breath in. I release from my conscious, unconscious, superconscious mind all that shame and guilt around money. Collarbone, I release all that shame and guilt around who I am, audacious, confident self. I release all that resistance of being confident, taking confident action, being audacious and really going for it. Breathe in, release. Open this part of your body and forehead. Is it your intention to release all the shame and guilt around money? Yes or not? Say yes. Will you do it? We release all that guilt and shame around money, around who you are, being audacious self. Will you release all that resistance of being audacious, confident, going for it? Say yes. When? Say now. Take the deep breath in and say, I release all the guilt, all the shame around money from my conscious, subconscious, superconscious mind. I release all the resistance around who I am. I release the resistance of being confident, audacious, going for it from my self-concept, from my self-perceiving self, from my self-expressions, from being who I am, from my system. Forehead, I release all the resistance of being confident woman, going for what I want. All the resistance of being confident and audacious from my throat chakra. I release from my heart, from my soul, from my DNA. All the resistance of being audacious, bold, going for it. I release all the resistance of going for it, taking action, being audacious from my solar plexus. I release all the resistance of taking right action, being productive, focused, going for it. I release all that resistance from my solar plexus. I release all the resistance of 6-figure income a month or multiple 6-figure income a month. I release. I release all the guilt, all the shame around money from my system. I release from my sacral chakra all the feeling of guilt and shame around money. And from my root chakra, it is safe to let it go. I choose to let it go. I let it go now. All the resistance of being myself, confident self, taking audacious action. I release from my sacral chakra, which is below belly button. I release from my root chakra. I release from my past lives. All the resistance of 6 figures income, of being audacious, bold, confident, action-taking woman from my past generations. I release all the resistance of being myself, confident, audacious. I release all the resistance of wealth, making money, making 6 and multiple 6 figures a month. I release all the resistance of money, wealth, being confident, audacious woman from my energetic body, from my energetic field. and I release from my future all the guilt, all the shame around money, and I release all the resistance of making 6 and multiple 6 figures income a month. I release all the resistance of money, being confident, audacious woman, going for it. I release. The safe little guy, just let it go now. Grab your wrist, deep breath in and out. Peace. And shake it. Shake it off. You can even say, I am unlimited being. I am canceling and deleted this thought and that feeling. I don't believe it anymore. And it's gone. This is a very potent, very powerful process that you want to do with yourself. Rewatching this live, replay that live morning and evening for 7 days. It's amazing what will happen with your self-concept and with your approach and filters of perception around bigger money, 6 figures, multiple 6 figures. When different clients will start coming, you will start seeing them. Not only that, you will start expressing your value differently, that those clients will hear and they will come to you. This is how it starts rewiring your financial blueprint, rewiring your financial identity, and we start opening the filters of perception and build new wealth containers that now we can talk about business. Now we can talk about 6 figures. And if you like this energetic work that will prepare your mindset, will create completely new self-figure, multiple 7-figure, 6-figure, 7-figure, you name it, identity, then I have something amazing for you. Something amazing, because I am preparing this 5 days. Yes, you hear me. I'm preparing this 5 days challenge. So it's amazing, potent, very, very powerful challenge. It's called the 7-figure wealth human. The 7-figure wealth human. It will be 5 days, 5 evenings. It starts end of this month, Wednesday, 28th of August. So end of this month. So it will be from 28th of August. So from Wednesday till Sunday. So we spent 5 evenings together where we'll be doing actually those processes. After live, we'll finish on Instagram. I am going to drop you a link as well. So you have the link, and I can drop it here in the comments on the Facebook. That's the link to get registered. This is a masterclass, 5 evenings, 5 meetings, powerful processes that will create new 7-figure identity, new 7-figure wealthy woman identity. This is for you if you are watching it. That means you're ready. That means your mind already put you here right now in this life. That means you are absolutely ready to go for it, to be audacious, take action and go for it like a laser without this chit chat anymore. That tricksters that telling you that you have to prove yourself, that you have to wait, that she can but you can't. So we get rid of all the guilt and shame and fear, especially, that is stopping you. Only then we'll go into next step of showing you how you can create your business that is based on your amazing talent, on your genius, zone of genius. So I can't wait. And this will be hosted together with Anna Kitney. So I invite you there. I also would like to invite you to our close group called Unapologetic Success Woman on Facebook. Unapologetic Success Woman. Some of you are watching this live on that very group. So I'm looking forward, I'm preparing myself for that, to create powerful processes for you. So you'll be like, yes, I am ready. And you will already see shifts in yourself, in your self-concept, in your blueprint, and in how you perceiving yourself and how the world is perceiving you. Because your ideal client is waiting for this energy. Once you tap in to this energy, once you tap into becoming energetic match to your 6 figures a month, to your 7 figures a year and multiple 7 figures, once you become this energetic match, this is happening because you start thinking differently, making different decisions, taking different action, and therefore different results will show up faster than you think. So I know that you've been waiting for it. Now this is your time, and you know it, because if not you, who you'll be waiting for? If it's not now, when? How long you want to wait? If it's not your dream business, your zone of genius, what will you make those money on, if not on what you truly love? Exactly. So I'm waiting for you to absolutely go for it. So now in Instagram, actually, just drop us DM and call it 7 figure, right? So drop us DM 7 figure, and I will send you a link how to join to the 7 figure wealth human challenge. So drop us a link, DM us 7 figure, and I will invite you for this challenge. Thank you so much. And you too, drop us a private message, and I will send you a link to get registered for this 5 days challenge. It starts very soon. Thank you. Okej, właśnie skończyłam w tej minucie. Pół godziny trwało. Tak Ci mówiłam.
Z tym zegarkiem w ręku. Co Ty tam masz?
Czas to pieniądz.
Tutaj ten telefon, to po co tutaj trzymasz?
Tu mam Instagram, robiłam live na Instagram, a tu live na Facebook. I YouTube.
To idzie jednocześnie. No i tu, dobra. Jest jaka technika teraz? Dlatego korzystajcie dzieci z tej techniki i róbcie co chcecie. Ja już tak powiem, tego nie przetłumaczę. Że po prostu teraz biznesy ludzie robią tak jak robią. Jak się da, to państwo coś oszuka, to się oszuka. Bo niektórzy takie miliony oszukują, a tutaj nie za wiele. I chodzi o to, żeby jakoś jeszcze żyć. No niestety w naszej Polsce tak jest w wielu krajach.